Right, yo, what's going on, motherfuckers? It's me, OG Connor, bringing us yet again a brand new YouTube storytime video. And listen, before we get in this video, I want to talk a little bit about the podcast I'm doing. It's called The Fellas Podcast, alright? It's going to be probably on Spotify, okay? It's probably going to be on Spotify and maybe YouTube at a later date. But for right now, it's only on Spotify. It's going to be free to watch and all that shit. And I'm going to link it as soon as it's done. I'm going to post it all over Instagram and post it like all over YouTube and shit. So don't worry about it. If you guys are looking forward to seeing that, it will be out soon. I got you guys. But today's story is about how I was chased by a cop while I was picking up some new vape product. Alright, so I was ordering some shit to my friend's house. We're gonna call her May. So May, let's describe her house. So my house is point A, and then there's like a path that leads up to the school, and like the cops like to drive on this path, alright? And this path like leads down a hill, like around a creek and shit, right to May's house. So, I ordered this shit to her house. I remember I bought a little cheap, shitty pod system because I was broke as fuck at the time. It was, I don't know, it was like $3. It was on 8 Vape. I don't know what it was. And I bought Dinner Lady Salts, Salt Nick, and it was pretty good. It tastes like lemonade. So I ordered that shit. It was cheap as hell, dude. Like, it was like $13. I ordered it, and I was waiting for it to come. The day comes that it's here. It's like October, and I'm like, fuck. Let's go. It's a Saturday. I'm going to go get my new vape shit. Let's vape, boys. I'm ready to vape. So I start walking, and I have my Nike windbreaker on. I don't know if you guys know that windbreaker. You've probably seen Instagram pictures with it. But I was wearing that. Rest in peace to that thing. I don't know where it went. But I was wearing that thing, and I was wearing jeans. And we're walking up this path. Now, as we're walking, I'm listening to some music. It's a pretty good walk. Nothing really out of the ordinary is happening. Like, I don't see anyone. I don't hear anything. And I'm just having a good time walking. So I get to May's house, and she's standing out there with my package. And I shake her up. I grab the package. I say, "Thank you, God bless." I give her $5 because that's you gotta like be nice to people when you order vape shit to their house. You gotta slide them a little bit of money to compensate for their services. All right, they are doing the world good. All right. So then, this thing was in a big-ass box. I have no fucking clue why. So I took it out of this big-ass box, and it was the little pod system box, which was still pretty big. It was about, like, half the size of, like, my keyboard. And then there was a bottle of juice. Obviously, it wasn't that big. So, I put the bottle of juice in my windbreaker pocket, and I put this big-ass vape device box in my fucking windbreaker pocket. Now, it looked like I had a goddamn bomb on me, all right? Like, I was fucking packing with a bomb. Like, that's what this vape fucking package looked like, and it was just stupid looking. And I was walking with this big ass box in my hand and all that shit in my pockets of my windbreaker. And I'm walking up the hill back to go, the straightaway back to my house on the path, and then there's a garbage can. So I throw out this big ass box, like I break it down and throw it out in the garbage. And for some reason, I wasn't bright enough to, maybe, take the vape out of like the box and throw that box in there too. So I just have like a little vape and a bottle of juice on me. No, I decided to keep the big ass box the vape was in my fucking windbreaker pocket. So I keep walking, and then I hear something from behind me, and I'm like, okay, maybe it's just the school maintenance worker driving his little gator up here to do some maintenance, and he's cool as fuck. He wouldn't give a shit. No, it's a goddamn cop car. So I'm like, oh fuck, are you serious, dude? I'm not even to my house yet with this vape product, and I'm gonna get fucked. And I thought he was gonna come up the straightaway. Turns out he took a right, and this right you take loops all the way back around to the school parking lot where this path comes out. So I'm like, okay, we're good. He's not gonna like stop and talk to me. He didn't even see what I was having, and I think we're gonna be good. So I continue down the straightaway, and I'm almost at the end of the straightaway. I can see my house in the distance. I step onto the school parking lot, and guess who comes around the goddamn corner? It's the fucking cop. So I'm like, oh my fucking God. This really is not going to be good. This is not going to be a gamer move right here, fellas. So he drives up. I'm walking still. I don't really pay any mind to him. He stops. He rolls down his window like right next to me. He's like, "Hey, Connor, how you doing?" I'm like, oh shit, he knows my name. So there's two cops in my town, and they know me very well for, various reasons. And he's talking to me for a little bit. He's like, "What are you doing out here?" And I'm like, "Oh, I'm just walking around having a good old day." He was like, "It's pretty hot out." Like it was probably like what, 60, 50, something like that. And I had a jacket on. And he was like, "It wouldn't hurt you to take that windbreaker off." He definitely knew I had like a big ass block vape in my pocket. So I just take my windbreaker off and walk with it in my hand, and then he just drives off. So I'm like, what the fuck just happened? Went home and chooched on this thing, and let me tell you, it was shitty. $3 is $3 in value. There we go, boys. But yeah, I guess that's the time that the cop talked to me when I was buying vape stuff and walking it back to my house. But yeah, I mean, if you guys enjoyed today's video, do be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace, baby.